My name is Mikhail, and the installation at SPOR is We Are The Weather. In the installation, we experience 5 screens. Each one features a number of musicians who is performing an instrument that produces the sound of weather. Some of them are traditional instruments, some of them are contemporary instruments. And what is an expression of is our complex relationship with the weather. The inspiration of this work is actually double. The first one is a Baroque composer called Jean-Philippe Rameau, French, and a specific opera that he made in the 18th century, which features a wind machine. So we have this traditional orchestra, Baroque orchestra, that is performing a narrative, an operatic narrative, and suddenly there is this introduction of the noise of wind, of weather, and that transforms the narrative of the opera. So that was very inspiring, how environmental sound and noise interacts with a traditional kind of orchestra. The second point of inspiration for this project is a book called We Are The Wheather, which also inspired the title of my project. And the book is by the author Jonathan Safran Foer, in which he talks about climate change and the politics around climate change, but also our emotional relationship to the weather. This project consists of 3 phases because it's commissioned by 3 festivals, and it accumulates. For SPOR Festival, I worked with a group of musicians who are performing on instruments that imitate the sounds of weather phenomena, and we made a video installation. But at the same time, I worked with a children's choir from Aarhus, from here, and the traditional or folk singer, contemporary folk singer, Helene Tungelund, who is inspired as well by folk songs that reference the weather, or they are calling for different weather phenomena to either come, she invites them to come, or she asks them to go away. So as the project develops, I will be collaborating with musicians in different and performers in different countries, in Greece as well as in Norway. And the project will build to create a final video installation which will feature, for example, Helene Tungelund, as well as a group of Syrian refugee musicians from Athens, and then I don't know who else, but this is the exciting part of the project, that I'm discovering more about the work, and I'm getting to know more performers, more musicians, more artists. I'm hoping that when people encounter the work, first of all, they enjoy the work as art, as an experience which is audiovisual. They get to encounter something that they haven't seen before, they haven't heard before, and these instruments, some of them are quite peculiar, quite unusual. So this is my first hope. And then I would hope that people, because of the work, begin to have conversations about climate change and about our relationship to weather phenomena. We usually associate feelings with different weather phenomena. So I'm feeling cloudy, meaning that I'm kind of a bit moody or a bit low. I'm feeling blue, or I'm feeling shiny, bright. So we tend to connect or associate our inner world with what is outside, with the weather, with the atmosphere. And I had a really striking experience that has stayed with me several years ago when I was on a Greek island on holiday, and I was renting an apartment just in front of the sea. It was on the first floor, and because of the geometry of the apartment versus the sea, and the fact that it was August, which is a very windy month down there in the Aegean, the white noise of the sea was so overwhelming that at the beginning I found myself really resisting it. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't concentrate. And then one moment I thought, there's no point in resisting this. I have to give myself into it. And it was really the most profound sonic experience I've had in my life, in that it cleansed, it cleared everything from my soul and my head. I was able to sleep, I was able to concentrate, I was able to really hear my thoughts very clearly, as well as take comfort in that sonic blanket of white noise. It was really, I'd say, life-changing, a life-changing sonic experience.